Hi guys, so I'm gonna hook up an Echo Dot from Amazon and it's got Alexa on it, and this is from Ann Bingham. We're finally putting it together.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section.
So I have to download the app right now and then hook it up, but it's gonna be really neat. We're putting it on Rafael's desk. Hi. I wanted to put it on in my mom's house. We'll see how well it works because the kids can actually call and talk to her by using it. So we may give it to my mom, but right now Rafael's going to use it for school and ask questions to Alexa. Well, time to come outside, isn't it?
Yep.
So, what'd you make us, Hadar?
I used rice that you've already made, and I put seasoning on it. Then we have pork chop with seasoning with that.
Is it good, Abigail?
Over here, Phil.
Right
Feels good to be outside, doesn't it?
Over here. Yeah, this is
want them.
Rudy knows to sit down. She's good.
I don't have any, so I'm not eating that. Might eat some pork chops
Rudy
later.
was on here, Daddy.
Oh, Rudy. How you look, Abigail? You look tired. Are you tired?
No.
No?
No.
No. Well, she's not in pain anymore. She can be moved just fine. She was only in pain when she had to be moved. But now she's actually trying to move herself.
What's this, Daddy?
And she's getting up off the couch.
What is it?
Yeah, pork chops.
What is it?
I can move
No.
I can move
The
my
spices.
bad leg.
Oh,
Yep.
spice that you put in there?
She can move her good leg and her bad leg. It'll be good in a couple weeks. So the doctor said that, well, she wanted me to bring her back in 2 weeks and get a shorter cast. And I said, okay, but isn't she going to be out of it in 6 weeks? She was like, oh, wait. No, she'll be out of it in 4 weeks. So I said, well, why do you want me to come in for a shorter cast in 2 weeks? Because then we would have to do x-rays and the whole thing all over again to make sure that it's straight to get another cast on. And I was like, I don't really want to do that. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Spice.
You don't like spice?
I don't like it anymore.
Sometimes she doesn't like spice. But she's still eating it, so it must be all right. So she's going to get it off in 4 weeks, and then her leg is going to be like new. I said, because they do therapy there, I said, does she need therapy? And she said, no, it's not going to be that long. And I said, well, what can I do? And she said, well, they'll have fear of moving it, and the leg will be a little stiff. So, you know, just let her walk around like normal and don't treat it any different than, like, don't try to baby it. Because it'll be healed when it comes off, and you can move just fine when it comes off.
You mean I can walk and jump on the trampoline?
Even though that happened on trampoline, you want to jump on a trampoline?
Not with a broken leg.
No. You still want to get on the trampoline afterwards, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not as scared of it?
Mm-mm. But
She's not as scared of it.
How am I going to go to the trampoline?
With a ladder, you don't jump off of it.
You put spice in it, Daddy.
I didn't spice it. Daddy put... What'd you put in it, Daddy? What spices?
It's a seasoning mix for a steak, so it has lemon, pepper,
Oh.
Hey, mosquito bite.
lemon, pepper,
It's getting-
and cayenne.
It doesn't look like it. Right now it looks daylight, but it's evening right
Can I
now.
tell you something, Daddy?
What you want?
I don't like spice anymore.
She doesn't like spice anymore.
But this is really yummy, right?
So, we have to finish a video. Rafael has to finish it. We are going to make cookies in a minute. Probably for our dessert, we'll have some cookies. They're going to be the Easter cookies. And I wanted to do something else. I'll read that book that Marcy sent for Easter. Easter is going to be tomorrow. And I have a list of like 6 things that I want to do, and I want to make sure that I get them done for the holiday, because this is going to be an isolated holiday. They're not going to go to a big event. Last year they went to 2 or 3 events. We spent time with the family. You know, we went to church. So this year we're not going to get to do any of that. Maybe online. we can watch a service. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Yeah, that's going to be a much different Easter than what they had last year. Last year was like a big thing because it was their very first Easter in America, and this year is like it's like Easter in Israel all over again, you know, where they just don't celebrate it. So we'll do something for it. Don't have it quite planned out yet, but we'll do something that they enjoy and that Abigail can participate in, even though she can't walk right now. And we don't have a scooter or anything for her. I think maybe we'll just figure something out for her, so she can hunt eggs too. Yeah. It'll be fun. If we did Halloween in Israel for the past 5 years, 6 years, we can do Easter in America.
Okay, guys, since Abigail can't walk, we need a wheelchair for her to go Easter egg hunting, or something that doesn't involve walking with your feet.
Maybe they can leave some tips on what we can do.
Yeah, we can ask them
in our community
through
post.
the phone.
Oh, through the phone? Yeah, they can message us on Instagram or on Facebook or our community posts on YouTube. If we don't have comment, we probably won't have comments. The comments are on and off, so we don't know if we will have them or if they'll be permanent. So far, they're giving them to us, and then they're taking it off after a couple hours. So, are you looking at yourself?
Lots of normal stuff.
Pretty girl right there.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I am. You like smiling, don't you? Why?
Because it's fun.
It's fun. It is fun. You like to make other people happy?
Yeah.
To get a jug for you.
Okay, nobody wants to look in there.
Okay, my foot tooth disappeared when it fell off.
Your tooth did not fall off. Your tooth is not going to fall out for another couple years, like Rafael's.
Rafael has his teeth already broken out.
Well, they fell out because of their baby teeth, but that's okay. They grew back, right?
And you want to see what happens when your teeth is like this, and your tongue
What happens? Ah.
Rudy
tongue sticking through your teeth.
Oh, okay.
She likes me when,
Those are big teeth.
when I touch her nose. When I touch Rudy's nose.
You touch her nose?
And then she licks me.
Yep.
Because she loves me.
She does. She does love you a lot. Hi.
Chop's fine, no, Daddy.
So did you like it? Because the kids don't like spice. They admitted they don't like spice.
Honestly, Rafael thinks we'll do fine with condiments, which I'm probably
Yeah.
going to put some ketchup on
Like
it.
ketchup, yeah.
It's not dry at all.
Is she licking you? Rudy, are you licking her? Oh, Kitty.
Kitty got left out.
Yeah, Kitty got left out.
Everybody except for Kitty, because Kitty will dig.
Alright, so we have a small update about Rafael's classroom. He got set up. It's a Google Classroom. So they used to have the worksheets in a packet that you would go to school to get. And we turn those in by pictures so you can get credit for turning them in for the school week, I guess. And now they're having assignments online. So
Unnecessarily hard.
yes, so this is similar to something that I guess there's a better system for virtual schools, and they're kind of trying to copy from them. And K-12, right?
K through 12, yeah. Zeb went to virtual school for a couple of years, and he had several different teachers that he talked to, and he even had a tutor online. So it was just like school, except it was virtual, and all of his schoolwork and all of his reading, all of his assignments were online. And he would just answer questions. He would type stuff in. There was no paper involved unless he wanted to use paper for some reason.
I support
Never
that.
had to print.
100%.
Yeah, and this was years ago, you know? So
Yeah. Well, when you're working from home, you have school working from home. You have to find a lot of solutions to things that look seem trivial to you, like usage of paper. But
Yeah.
at our work, 2020 vision is supposed to be paperless. So a lot of things in Israel got virtualized, and like they'll have a PDF form online. You take a picture of that, you send it over in WhatsApp, which is an app, and just to a number, and then they process it. But so
I was amazed by the amount of paperwork in Israel because it's a very high-tech country, but I always had to bring a piece of paper with me
that's just medical
to
stuff.
doctors and stuff.
That's not
always.
the same thing, though. That's
And
30
they
years
always
behind.
kept it was very outdated. And even here, when I left the hospital with Abigail, every time I leave with a thick packet of paper.
Those are things
amazing.
that I really think that like you can have electronic signature, right?
Yeah.
So why not just have a packet of virtual PDF packet of virtual
send it
stuff?
to my email or
Yeah.
something. I don't need a printout. I don't need that.
Right, and because they get it all from the computer anyway, so it's packeted anyway.
Yeah.
But the update for Rafael, so we had the thought of putting him in virtual school since Israel and even here.
Yeah.
I still think it's a good thing for him to go to school here, but it's a deep thought now because it's you might as well do something more than just one assignment a week. And he does get math and reading schoolwork, but it's not enough. He can do much more. He gets bored very quickly because he does 30 minutes of things that are repetitive to him.
Yeah, he can finish all of it
Yeah.
in a day. And that's
Yep.
what I actually told him to do. Go ahead and do all of it, and then you have free time. And there's a section in there where it wants you to read a bunch of books, which he will have plenty of time to read.
Yeah.
If he does all of his schoolwork, it's not that hard for him. So
Yeah. So
he
we're
just needs to
considering that.
focus and do it. Yeah, and
We'll
if
see.
he did go, like, I think it's a good idea for everybody to take a year off and just let this thing die out. You know what I mean? If you can have your kids spend as much time away from school as possible.
Yeah, I don't know
right
if it's
now.
viable for everyone though.
Yeah.
People are still working.
Yeah, well, thank you for working because
Yeah, it's
people
keeping
need
everyone going.
groceries. I mean, if you saw the amount of semi trucks on the road right now, and those are interstate semis, so they are
They kind
going.
of control the road right now.
Yeah.
Mainly semis and some people.
So gas stations, thank you for staying open. I mean, we do need some kind of, like, if gas stations weren't open, I think it would be very serious
Yeah.
bad stuff. So
Well-
yeah, in grocery stores. It's allowing us to be a little normal with this very abnormal thing going
Yeah.
on. Do really appreciate all the people whose jobs are necessary for life to function right now for everyone.
Yep. And we'll probably post an update later on about Rafael because this is really getting to the point where he's doing so much so quick that he's just now he is not stuck, but it gives you a feeling of it's like a wall. I know I would hit a wall very quickly.
I think if he were able to finish the grade and skip a grade, that he would be challenged and he would like his work better, but right now it's like monotonous to him. It's redundant. She's doing really good. She's not in pain. You can move.
I think she
can
settled into the
move.
cast.
You can move her, you can pick her up, and she's not in pain. I didn't even finish the pain medicine that she already had in the house.
Can't believe
So-
us. Did we ever say that?
That we can't believe it.
No, they prescribed oxycodone.
Yeah. Yeah.
After watching that, the pharmacist on Netflix.
Yeah. There's no way. Like, I have heard so many things. Our old friend, his wife died from a fentanyl overdose, and they gave her fentanyl in the hospital. They told me, we're just going to give her something to relax her. So I'm thinking in my head, like, they're going to give her the thing that they give you before they give you surgery, which makes you feel really good, and it just makes you not even care. And it's not even that hard of a
Yeah.
drug, but it
one
makes
they
you
gave
feel
me?
good.
I was told you're gonna go to sleep
calms
in
you
10
down.
seconds, and all I remember is
No, that's a sleep drug. That's
that's the best time of my life. I think.
anesthesia. Yeah.
I don't think I ever
They
felt
didn't do
more
that.
comfortable. I was told I'm gonna be put to sleep, and I think I lasted about 15 seconds. They said 10, and they counted it down with me,
Yeah.
so to make me go to sleep. And then we lasted about 5
Yeah.
more seconds.
That's anesthesia. I'm talking about the drug that they give you
Yeah.
intravenously. I'm talking about they give it to you intravenously before, like, when your family's still there and you're saying goodbye to your family and you're like, yeah, I'm going to surgery or whatever.
Yeah, don't know what that is.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, in Israel, I didn't have that. It was like I sat there and cried and was anxious the entire time and was about to have a panic attack. And then they took me back and I'm like, like that. And Hadar has seen me like that twice in Israel. Just panicking before surgery because they don't give you anything. Here, they give you something to calm your nerves before you go in. And I thought that's what they were going to give to her.
Easy solution.
But it was fentanyl when I read in the paperwork. And I was like, no, I would never have let them give that to her. Never.
Say, you first go to Israel, get surgery there, and then you come here, and then that gets you a better time. You're like, oh, I get extra stuff. Good.
Yeah. I was nervous when I got my gallbladder out, right? So I had I had Zeb and my mom there with me when I had my gallbladder out. And I was crying. And then they gave me the medicine. And I was like, see ya. You know, when they wheeled me back, I was like, I don't care. It makes you literally not care. It doesn't do anything to you but calm you down and
I
just...
had bad experience with that, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I had my tooth pulled out with no anesthesia until like the very last second. He's like, oh, he pulled a needle and just needled my face right there. And they're like, okay, and then just being super butchery about it. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Hi, Googies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you know where we're going today?
The doctor, she cut this all off, and I pick it all off too.
All right, we're social distancing at Best Buy, so this will be very much better for her.